go to see a show, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where tonight the Baltimore Orioles will be starting a 4-game series against the Boston Red Sox here at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short, and that works for me. The Orioles wrapped up a 4-game series with the Astros yesterday afternoon, and they managed to get a win after losing the first 3 games of that 4-game series. Trevor Rogers once again making a case. He doesn't have enough starts probably. He won't pitch enough innings probably. That'll all be factored in. But man, when you're looking at a game-to-game pitching performance, I don't know how much you can do better than Trevor Rogers has done this year, folks. 12 starts. I think about 11 of them have been 2 runs or less. Most of them have been 1 run or less. It's just amazing, Trevor Rogers. But we got Boston coming here starting tonight, and we're going to try to play spoilers. We did a pretty good job of it at Fenway last week. Just a small 2-game series, but we took both games. Fun games if you're an Oriole fan. And the Red Sox do have the luxury, let's face it, of not having to face Trevor Rogers. We've got 5 pitchers in a rotation. We got a 4-game series. The one pitcher not pitching in this one will be Rogers because he pitched yesterday. Tonight it'll be Tomoyuki Sugano on the mound. The Red Sox are going to start with a relief pitcher. I don't know if they're going a complete bullpen by committee or if they have sort of a spot starter call-up guy that they're going to throw in there after the 2nd inning for a 3-4 inning stint. I don't know. But the Red Sox are going to begin the night with a left-handed reliever on the mound, Bernardino. So Sugano versus Bernardino is the matchup. Let's see. Sugano has a record coming into this one of 10-5. 10 wins, 5 losses for a last-place team. Not too shabby. ERA just under 4, 3.97, a 1.27 whip. Sugano is at 131 1/3 innings on the season. And, he's been there for us, folks. Say what you want about going out and signing a pitcher like this, but I think he's kind of done what we'd hoped. If this was our number 5 starter in a healthy rotation, giving you a record of 10-5, an ERA right at 4, and a 1.27 whip, you would take that to the bank, and you'd be happy to pay, what was it, $12 million for this guy? I think you would be okay with that. Sugano versus Bernardino. Bernardino with a record of 4-2, a 2.93 ERA. Again, this is as a relief pitcher. His job is to get lefties out, mainly. And the Orioles have constructed a lineup tonight to try to work around that a little bit. Not too much, I guess, because, again, Bernardino not expected to pitch more than 1 or 2 innings. But let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Red Sox. Leading off and playing in right field, Roman Anthony. Alex Bregman will bat second and play at third base. Jaron Duran is in left field, hitting third. Trevor Story is the cleanup hitter and shortstop. Nathaniel Lowe will be the number 5 hitter at first base. Batting sixth and DHing is Masataka Yoshida. And Cedon Rafaela. Sorry, folks. I need coffee. Cedon Rafaela in center field batting 7th. Damn. David Hamilton will bat 8th and play second base. Connor Wong will do the catching and hit 9th. For the Orioles, Jackson Holliday, after a day off yesterday, is back in the leadoff spot playing second base. Jeremiah Jackson is hitting .333. He is in right field batting second. He's been there ever since Jordan Westberg went down with that ankle, that sprained ankle. By the way, there is an update regarding Westberg. It's not good, but it's not terrible. We'll get to that in a moment. Gunnar Henderson will bat third and play at shortstop. Ryan Mountcastle, the DH, is the cleanup hitter. Kobe Mayo will bat fifth and play at first base. Colton Cowser is in center field hitting sixth. Sammy Basayo will be behind the plate and bat seventh. Dylan Carlson back in the lineup. He's in left field hitting eighth. And Luis Vasquez gets the nod over Vimael Machine at third base. He will bat ninth. The Red Sox come in with a record of 71-60. They enjoyed a nice series against the Yankees and currently are second place in the American League East, a half game ahead of New York, 5 games behind Toronto for the division lead. The Orioles, meanwhile, are 10 games below 500, a record of 60-70. Still in last place, 3 games behind Tampa. We've lost ground. Not long ago, we had just won 6 out of 7, but we still can't figure out a way to get out of the basement. Never mind think about some sort of a wild card situation. I just want to get out of last place, folks. Do we still have time? I think so. 32 games left to go, starting with this game tonight. 4-game series against Boston. Let's go. So a couple of announcements. First of all, Kyle Bradish has officially been named the starter for Game 2 tomorrow night. So please, folks, if you are listening to the sound of my voice, if you're an Oriole fan, you're going to want to be here for tomorrow night's game to welcome back Kyle Bradish. It's been a long time. I think we want to keep our expectations, somewhat realistic here. He hasn't pitched in a long time. His ERA during his rehab assignments hasn't exactly dazzled. So he might need a little bit of time to get back to the Bradish that we know and love. But just having him back after such a long time and having enough time in this season. Again, it'll be 31 games to go when he starts, so that should be 6 starts. 6 starts, maybe 5, if all goes well for Bradish. So for me, I think that's a nice chunk of a season to at least kind of find your footing and get back into the swing of things and get yourself ramped up and ready for 2026. Bradish starting tomorrow night against Lucas Giolito for Boston. The Westberg news that I had alluded to is that he won't come back on Friday when he's eligible to return from the 10-day injured list that he was put on. The expectation is after the road trip, which is coming up after this Boston series, after the road trip. So in other words, when we come back to Baltimore, Again, following this series, we go out west. We play the Giants and I believe the Padres. We're out there for a week, so we come back after that. So we're looking at about 10 days, 11 days until we see Westburg back. And that's, again, only an expectation. And considering how the Orioles have a habit of expecting best-case scenarios only to watch and see players stay out longer than those scenarios would have led you to believe. Take that estimate for Westburg with a grain of salt, I would say, and just be happy when he does return. It is an ankle sprain. He doesn't need surgery or anything like that, so I do expect him to play again this season. Let's hope he gets back about a week into September. All right, folks, first pitch is less than 5 minutes away. Let me make sure this game is up. There it is. I'm not a fan of these start times, folks. 6:35 p.m. Eastern. Why do we have to be the first game on when we're at home during the week on every given night? Why can't we do 7 like most people? Or how about 6:45? I don't know. Help a brother out. I don't like getting up at 4:30 in the morning. But hey, if there's one reason to do it, this is the one. Hey, there's a super chat or a super sticker in the Charm City chat from First Last. Hello, First Last. Thank you for the super chat. Let me hit the like button on there. Much appreciated. Charm City chat, how the hell are you? That's a good way to get my attention. We have here right now iWorld Tour, Gary Reebok, Danjo, Kurt, Frank Baker, Ryan Lust, Froggy is here. Patrick is here. And George is here. Carl is here. I think that's everybody. All right. Folks, there is Tomoyuki Sugano making his way out from the bullpen. I think this is the first time he and Sammy Basayo have been battery partners. They are currently chatting it up with the interpreter walking in between them. Getting to know each other. Getting to know you. Getting to know all about you. Getting to know you. Oh, Christ. All right. Once again, the lineup is Holiday, Jackson, Jeremiah, that is, Henderson, Mountcastle, Mayo, Cowser, Basayo, Carlson, and Vasquez. And Sagano's pitching, and we'll get started here in just a minute. Any other noteworthy stuff since yesterday? I don't think so. All right, so here's who might come into pitch eventually as a semi-starter, kind of late starter, if you will. Richard Fitz. I do remember somebody in the Charm City, and this is why, person in the Charm City chat, whose name I can't remember, when I was talking yesterday about the probable starter for Boston, I was told, well, I'm showing it's Fitz. It says it right here on CBS Sports. Yeah, CBS Sports is not official, unfortunately. And this is why I did not go along with that report. Fitz might be a part of this game tonight for Boston, but he is not starting. It might also be Kyle Harrison, but I don't think so because let me check on Boston's Twitter page and see if they called up Harrison. If they didn't call him up, then I don't think that's the guy. 7 minutes ago, it was apparently breaking news that Roman Anthony is in the lineup tonight for Boston. I'm not sure why that's breaking news. I guess maybe he had some kind of an injury. They thought he wasn't going to be playing tonight, but he is. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's just a BS Twitter account. Folks, is it possible for Twitter to have misinformation? Nah. I don't see any transactions regarding Boston. I think Fitz might be the guy. Richard Fitz? Is that his name again? Dick Fitz? Folks, Dick Fitz. Hey, folks, you know the old expression. If the dick fits. Tomoyuki Sugano. Start number 25 on the season. Folks, what are with these baseball names? This is getting ridiculous. Dick Lovelady. Dick Fitz. Danny Mendick. Blue Balls. Beavers. Blue Balls and Beavers and Dick Fits, oh my. Blue Balls and Beavers and Dick Fits, oh my. I mean, folks, what are we doing here? Are parents even trying anymore? Is everybody just having a laugh when they're having kids? Hey, we got the last name Fitz. What would be a good first name? How about Dick? All right. Yeah. Ben from Dover, Delaware. Folks, if only Bart Simpson were still making prank calls, he would have a whole new list of brand new names to choose from. Just look at the MLB.com page at current players. You got a lot to choose from. All right, we're ready for baseball. We got 3 hours for innuendos and puns, folks. I want to call a ball game. Roman Anthony at the plate. Sugano into his windup, and the first pitch of the ball game is outside. 1-0. We are underway. A little bit of light streaking across the back of the right field area there near the warning track, and plenty of sunshine on the warehouse as we approach the evening here in Baltimore. That pitch is off the plate. It's 2-0. Roman Anthony batting .279, 5 homers and 27 driven in for the rookie. Swing and a foul ball. 2-1 the count. Both teams are wearing their traditional uniforms for home and road. Orioles in their whites, Red Sox in their grays. 2-1 pitch is a strike on the inside edge, a cutter from Sugano. How is Sugano's pants looking on there tonight? Oh, you know, that dad bod is still doing its thing. Looks like that belt's under a little bit of stress. That ball swung on and drilled to right. That ball's going to go. And that's how this game starts. A lot like a lot of games against Houston have started poorly. Our starter has given up a home run ball to the first batter he faces, Roman Anthony. Number 6, to straightaway right field. 410 feet. 1-0 Boston before anybody sits down. That fastball was at the top of the zone, middle of the plate. Here is Alex Bregman. Well, no perfect game tonight. No no-hitter and no shutout. At least we didn't have to stress out about that. Swing and a miss, 0-2 on Bregman. Sugano's reaction to giving up the home run ball? He's not happy. Bregman's batting .305 coming into tonight. That pitch off the plate, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Let's see if the scoreboard is up and running. I mean, it's a bad night when there's a score before the scoreboard is ready. That's not good. Not when we're the home team, I guess. Pitch is low and away. After getting ahead 0-2, it's a 2-2 count on Bregman. Hey, there's a scoreboard. Where did I go? How about me? What about me? Hi, how you doing? 2-2 pitch. Hit toward right, down near the line, foul. Okay, foul ball. Boy. Looking for the first out of the ball game. 1-0 Boston. 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground softly to Jackson Holiday. He will throw over to first. Bregman jogging down the line. 1 away. All right, Sugano. It's okay. It'll be all right, bud. Lock in. We'll get that run back, I hope. All right, Jarren Duran at the plate. And he must be hungry like the wolf because he's first pitch swinging. Get it, Duran? 257 average, 12 homers, and 70 RBI for Duran. His reputation around baseball is notorious. Sorry. Fouled away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch from Sugano is lifted in the left. Coming in on it into a slide is Carlson, and he makes the catch. Dylan Carlson. That ball was dropping quickly, and he did not go into a slide until the last possible moment. But Carlson gets the job done, taking a hit away. 2 down in the inning. Here's Trevor Story. He looks at a sweeper in there for a strike. Story's batting .260. 20 homers, 82 RBI. He's been able to stay healthy this season. Pitch foul back. It's 0-2. I love it. Ben McDonald, I just heard say, this is the first year he's really been healthy. I just said that, Ben. Stop taking my little comments and notes and ripping them off. I'm sick of Masson ripping off the BirdWatcher Channel for content. 0-2 pitch in the dirt, 1-2. Come on, Ben, keep up with BW. Sugano wipes the sweat from his brow. Must be a humid night at the ballpark. 1-2 the count on Story. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sweeper. Sugano, see you later.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right. Bad first AB. Home run ball to Roman Anthony. Red Sox get on the board. But it's just a 1-0 ball game, folks. Comb down. Comb down.
That's right. We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure. We've come too far. There's too much to lose. We've got to keep our composure.
Exactly. Nice and calm. We got this. Charm City Chat. Hey, everybody. Here's where I do my take care of the channel business. We've got nearly 100 people here, folks. About 1/3 of you have hit the like button. Thank you. 2/3 of you have not. Now, it's okay. I'm not here to, make you feel guilty or like you've done something wrong. but you do need to help out now that you've been reminded in a friendly way to just hit that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen. Go ahead. Just get it out of the way. You're here. We've got at least a few dozen people chatting right now. So, I mean, I know you're out there. Come on, folks. That number should be rising like bread. Let's go. Jackson Holiday is ready to hit in the bottom of the first. So we'll start with the likes. Let's get to work on that, and then I'll bug people about subscribing here in the next break as we inch our way to the next milestone for the channel. At this point, any milestone would be any number of movement on my screen under the words subcount at all. Any movement at all is a milestone. All right, first pitch to Holiday is a strike from Bernardino. Next pitch is a strike from Bernardino. Bernardino is one of these pitchers that has an arm sleeve tattoo going all the way up and down his pitching arm. I don't understand why you would do that. I don't get it. That is your moneymaker. 0-2 pitch is off the plate away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One bad outing in a tattoo parlor chair. One little bit of infection. You're going to feel really dumb. That pitch is fouled away. Still a ball and 2 strikes. His non-pitching hand is tattooless. Usually you see pitchers do it the other way, or they will spice up the non-pitching arm. There's a check swing, and Holiday went around according to the third base ump on the appeal. Holiday strikes out to begin the night for Baltimore at the plate. Jeremiah Jackson.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
333 batting average. A home run, his first yesterday, I believe, right? Yesterday? Straightaway center field. Hit it 430-something feet. He is swinging the bat. First pitch. That one's fouled off to the left. I believe it's Jewish Heritage Night at the ballpark, which means another hat giveaway. More hats, folks. 1-1 pitch is low. A curveball from Bernardino. 2-1 the count. I don't think we're going to get 20,000 here tonight based on how this ball's hitting to the hole at short. A wild throw to first, sailing over the head of the first baseman. It'll be an infield hit for Jeremiah Jackson. If Story throws this ball on line, I still think Jackson beats it out. It's an above-average defensive play, to be sure, as Story had to make a leaping throw off balance across his body like that. That ball did go into the stands. Okay, so Jackson gets to second base. So make that a hit plus an error. It is an error, as Jackson is allowed second base. That ball went out of play. All right. Good stuff. Once again, that is a single and an error on Trevor Story. E6. Gunnar Henderson at the plate. 0-1 the count.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Next pitch is low and away. Gunnar's batting .283. Gunnar's hitting .371 with runners in scoring position. That is among the league leaders in baseball. And he seems to have really done well in that department here in the last couple of months. Finally getting those RBI totals up after about 3 months of struggling. Well, speaking of struggling, Gunnar just swung and missed on that breaking ball, and he has struck out. Tough pitch from the lefty on the lefty. Gunner's retired. 2 down for Mountcastle. Come on, Mountie. Big 2-out hit, please.
Okay, mount up.
First pitch he goes after, hits it to right. Will it carry? Going back onto the track is Anthony. He makes the catch as he touches the out-of-town scoreboard. Mountcastle gives it a ride, but it's not enough. A base hit and an error. The Orioles leave one man on. We go to the second inning. The Red Sox lead it 1-0. All right, coffee. All right, I'm going to take a look back at the like count, and we will have made a lot of progress, right, folks? All right, still less than half of you have hit the like button. I got to figure this out. I don't know. Maybe some of you turn on the show and then you got it on a device and you walk away and you got your hands full, you know? That's possible. You hear me saying, hey, do you mind hitting the like button? And you're like, well, I would love to, but darn it, I set my phone down in the other room. I'm listening, but I'm washing dishes right now. I got soapy hands. Can't really get to the phone to do that, but, could be something like that. Folks, whenever you have the time, just hit the like button. Okay. Carl always hits it first thing. Carl, that's been my motto when dating forever now, and it's done me wonders. By the way, I mean that in a sexual. I have to say this. I mean that in a sexual way, not in a violent way. Okay? I meant that sexually, not violently. I have to cover my bases. People can take things out of context. See, Erica's doing chores right now. All right. First pitch in the top of the second goes to the backstop. It's ball 1. We're all good? Good. Good. Nathaniel Lowe is at the plate for Boston. 1-0 pitch is high. Lowe was claimed off of waivers from the Nats. They were hoping somebody would pick up the contract, and Boston has. Lowe had a home run against us in that 2-game series in Fenway last week. Here's a ground ball foul on the first base side. 2-1 the count. Hey, BW, my Commanders signed their top wide receiver. How about our Orioles sign some dudes? Well, we did sign a dude. It's the first signing of a dude since, like, Adam Jones. Here is a fly ball to left. Can of corn for Dylan Carlson. He's got it 1 away. David Rubenstein said that the plan is for more of this, quote unquote. More of this, meaning more extensions for more of our young players. It's a nice thing to hear. It's nicer when it's done. Here is Masataka Yoshida. He takes inside for ball 1. I wonder if Yoshida has ever faced Sugano back in Japan. 1-0 pitch. Low and in, 2-0. There is Dick Fitz. Right-hander for Boston getting up right now, so it might be just a one-inning stint for Bernardino, who is right now studying his own performance on a tablet in the dugout. Pitch is over the plate but low. Sugano falls behind Yoshida. 3 balls, no strikes. Yoshida in 10 games at Camden Yards. He likes it here. .531 average in 10 games. There's a strike. Makes the count 3-1. Tony Mansolino is wearing a pin that is tucked into the top of his jersey there. He needs a pocket protector. 3-1 pitch is softly grounded behind the plate. Full count. So Sugano fell behind 3-0, now works the count full on Yoshida. Here comes the payoff pitch, the wind-up, and it's low, ball 4. Not close. Yoshida did not even start to swing, and he will take first base on the free pass, a 1-out walk. Hey, now. Well, those are some smart geezers there, Gary. I don't want ink dribbling out onto my shirt. I need a pocket protector. Plus, it keeps my Texas Instruments calculator nice and snug. I've even got room for a fidget spinner. Hey, Cedon Rafaela is at the plate. 1-0 pitch is a strike right down Broadway. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rafaela's hitting .249. Right-handed batter. Can play all over the place. Fouls back the next pitch. The count is a ball and 2 strikes. 1 on, 1 out for Boston. Top of the second, 1-0 Red Sox. Game 1 of a 4-game series here in Baltimore. After this series, we go out west. We play the Giants. We'll be in John Miller territory for the coming weekend. There's a called strike 3 splitter at the bottom of the zone, and Rafaela is arguing this call. He is in the face of the ump. He's still chirping at the ump about that called strike 3. Umpire showing some patience. Normally, you're not supposed to turn around and show up the ump like that. I mean, he was showing him up. I mean, what else is he arguing about? You can't argue balls and strikes. Cora came out to play the peacemaker and pushing Rafaela back into the dugout before he did get tossed. Here's David Hamilton. I mean, it was a good pitch, folks. It had the bottom of the zone. It was a strike. Hamilton, left-handed hitter, playing second base. He's hitting .193 on the season. Check on Yoshida at first. He's back in with a slide. What is that logo on the Red Sox jersey? Who's their sponsor? Here's the 1-0. That ball is hit on the ground toward Holiday. He will flip it to Gunnar at second for the force, and that'll end the inning. So Sugano pitches his first scoreless inning of the night. We go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Boston. It's a very binary-looking scoreboard. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on for Boston. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on for the Orioles. This looks like computer language. BW, if I miss one of your games live, I go back and click on the like button for that game. Oh, Carl, you're the best. I know some folks check in with my games later. Not everybody gets to watch when it's live. There is a small audience of people that check in and watch games later, and I see the like count go up a little bit and stuff. It's good. It's good. It's a good thing. Whoa, what happened? My second computer, which I'm watching the game on, just tried to make me update something. No, I don't want to update anything. Thank you. Hey, folks. Gentle reminder, please hit the like button if you're here. 52 of you right now could do it if you wouldn't mind. That's a large amount. It's nearly half the people here. We just hit 60 likes. We got enough people here to hit 100. The sooner we do it, the sooner I'll shut up about it. I promise. But that's the nature of this business. Gotta do some housekeeping here, folks. You understand, don't you? Wilyer Abreu was on the 10-day DL for Boston. So he won't be seen in this series. And again, folks, if you're only now arriving in the last, since the game started, pregame, I did let folks know who might not know already that tomorrow night, Kyle Bradish will be making his first Orioles start in a long, long time. All right, Richard, don't call me Dick Fitz on the mound, right-hander facing Kobe Mayo to lead it off. Boy, we really did a number putting this lineup together. We moved Kobe Mayo up to bat fifth, I guess in hopes that he'd get a chance to hit in the first inning. Well, he didn't. Now he's leading off against a right-hander, hitting 198 on the season. 0-1 pitch is outside. 1-1 on Mayo, folks. Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
That's right. If you want a good sandwich, you got to spread that mayo nice and even. From one end of the bread to the other. Crust to crust, I like to say. 2-1 on Mayo. Fitz, swing and a miss, a sinker, way inside, bad choice to swing there by Mayo. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's see what I can find about Dick Fitz. He comes in with a record of 1-4 and a 4.83 ERA. That ball's lifted out to left, but not hit off the fat part of the bat. It's going to be a shallow pop-up to left field. Nice launch off the bat. It looked good, but it didn't have that loud crack you like to hear. And that ball is going to be an easy fly ball to left. Hey, folks, JJ's here. Say hi to JJ for me. Play-by-play with JJ. Covers all things Phillies and Philadelphia sports, as well as all things Major League Baseball. Cowser gets into one to center field. Going back, looking up. That ball is gone. Bye, Birdie. The milkman delivers quickly. First pitch swinging. He ambushed Dick Fitz. Oh, the Dick Fitz. Wear it. We are tied at 1, folks. Splash it up.
It's magic, you know.
Sammy Basayo, first pitch swinging, flies out to left. Sammy, come on, buddy. We want to enjoy your at-bats. Don't make a one pitch out like that. We're still trying to celebrate this game-tying home run. Cowser goes opposite field into the Oriole bullpen to tie the ball game. 2 down in the inning after the fly ball out to left by Basayo. Here is Dylan Carlson. You thought I was going to say Beavers, didn't you? Carlson at the plate. And first pitch is low and in for ball 1.
Dylan, your son?
206 average, 6 homers, 13 driven in for Carlson. Next pitch, arguably a strike at the knees on the outside corner, but we get that call. It's 2-0. Kowser's got his home run swing working. That's his 3rd home run of this series. 3 in the last 4 games, I want to say. It hasn't been 3 games in a row, right? I want to say one of the last 4 games. He had 2 in a row, and then I think yesterday he did not hit one, and then one tonight. Otherwise, it's been 3 straight nights. I think he didn't hit one yesterday. That is ball 4. Dylan Carlson draws a 2-out walk. We like that. If for no other reason to get the number 9 hitter out of the way and have the top of the order ready for the next inning. 2-out walk to Carlson will get Luis Vasquez up. Folks, this is like getting the pitcher out of the way. That's a big 2-out walk for the next inning. Swing and a miss. Vasquez chased a bad one, more than a foot inside. I forgot my walk button. Sorry.
I'm walking here.
156 average for Vasquez. 1 homer, 2 RBI. Same pitch from Fitz. This time Vasquez lays off. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Another bad swing. Same pitch. 3 straight sinkers. Half a foot or more inside. Vasquez has swung and missed at 2 of them. For some reason laid off the middle pitch. Now the catcher sets up on the outside part of the plate. And a swing and a miss. Vasquez strikes out. And again, folks, BW using the old noggin. Trust me. That walk to Carlson was big because it gets Vasquez out of the way to end this inning and sets us up for a much better chance to get a rally going next inning with Holiday leading off. So don't forget about that walk to Carlson, folks, for the next inning. May not have produced anything here, but we do tie the ball game on a home run from Colton Kowser, folks. I didn't even have a chance to hit the moo. 1-1 ball game as we go to the 3rd. Carl checking in with a super chat or a sticker. I can never tell when there's no text message, but thank you, Carl, for your support. Much appreciated around these parts. Folks, we've hit 70 likes. Do I hear 80? No, I don't hear 80 because 80 is a number and numbers don't talk. But 80 would be good. 90, 100. You know how this works. I'd love to go over the out-of-town scores, folks, but every game but ours has either not started yet or just started without a score. More fun when you're the first game on. You don't even get to go around and look at what else is going on. Right. Connor Wong will lead it off in the 3rd with Anthony and Bregman to follow. Thanks again, Carl. The new shoes. Richard wants to see the new shoes. Well, first of all, can't wear them in the apartment. No. But I haven't bought them yet either. I honestly have not bought them yet. They have not made themselves known to me. Here's a ball hit hard off the bat of Wong and off the glove of Gunnar Henderson. And Carlson coming in to pick up that dead ball out there in shallow left. Overran it. Wong will wind up at second base on a ball that was hit right at Gunnar. It was 103.8 off the bat. But Gunnar, you got to handle that one, my friend. They'll probably score this a hit, although you got to make that play. I know it's hit hard, but it's right at you. Boston have the leadoff man on. And here's Roman Anthony. That will go down as an error. I see Connor Wong as an 0 for 1. That pitch is low. 2-0 on Anthony. Orioles have tied it up, but Boston quickly threatening to take the lead right back. Wong at second, nobody out, and a 2-0 count on Anthony, who's already homered. There's a strike. I still don't have an error on the board for Baltimore, but they have Wong as an 0 for 1. That must mean it was an error. We know who it must be on. Swing and a miss. Or it could be 2 errors. I guess they could be considering 2 errors. 1 error for the ball getting through Gunnar, and then the runner getting the second base because Carlson overran the ball. That might be what they're trying to work out right now. Hey, Annie is just gifted a Magic membership. And look who gets it. Charm City Entertainment. How lucky is Charm City? 2-2 pitch from Sugano is in the dirt. It is a full count on Roman Anthony. Hope you're doing well, Annie. How are your Cubs doing? We got a full count waiting on here, and Sugano steps off the rubber for a reset. Oh, is that the patch? Mass Mutual? What is that, like an investment company? Just like T. Rowe Price? Folks, invest. Invest. Invest in the BirdWatcher Channel. That's my advice. All right, here comes the payoff pitch to Roman Anthony. Cross your fingers. Swing and a miss! Hey, you can uncross them.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Good job by Sugano. He had given up the home run ball to this guy. First time up, he fell behind 2-0. I was thinking, well, he's probably going to just put him on here. He struck him out. Here's Alex Bregman, first pitch fouled back. Oh, and 1 on Bregman. 0 for 1 so far tonight. That ball's lifted out towards center field. Kowser's there. He makes the catch. Fires it in toward third. Anthony will tag and make it up to the third base bag. Excuse me, Wong, not Anthony. Connor Wong gets the third base on the fly ball out, but there are 2 down now. Chance for Sugano to get out of this without any damage. Jaron Duran. He's on the hunt, he's after you. He smells like he sounds. He's lost, but he's found. And he's hungry like the wolf. He straddles the line of discord and wine. That pitch is up and away to Duran. Duran has done well in this circumstance. 2 down with a runner in scoring position, hitting .375 on the season. That's off the plate, 2-0. Come on, Sugano. 2-0. That is up and away. 3-0 on Duran. Come on. Sugano, what's going on? Please, please tell me now. Is there something I should know? Is there something I should say that'll make you come my way? That's a 4-pitch walk. What is going on, Sugano? 4-pitch walk to Duran. Duran. The reflex. Play, play, play. All right, 2 down for Trevor Story. Come on, Sugar, get out of this. Story struck out his first time up. Apparently no Duran fans in the chat. Not a one. Holy cow. First pitch has popped up. Playable. Mayo in fair ground on the infield makes the catch. Sugano gets out of trouble. Runners left at the corners for Boston. We go to the bottom of the third, tied at 1. Top of the order, coming up for Baltimore. Let's go. I'll be right back. Ahoy, crew members.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Mondi the monster.
Yeah, I would say the best aspect of A View to a Kill is the song. The movie, ugh. And I'm a big fan of Christopher Walken. I'm a big fan. Matt is dreaming of subs. So am I, folks. Sub it up. Hey, if you're listening to the sound of my voice right now and you have not subscribed yet to the channel, let me tell you something. You should. You really should. Give it a whirl. Give it a test drive. There's nothing to lose. No commitment, no obligation. No salesman will visit your home. Subscribe today and become a part of the BirdWatcher community, helping this channel grow. All right, Jackson Holliday, first pitch is ball 1. Next one is fouled back. And it looks like I'm a little bit behind. I've gotten spoiled. Apparently Holliday's about to line out. Uh-oh. Okay, I am a little bit behind. I apologize, folks, if you're watching along with me. Jeremiah Jackson's at the plate. Holliday lined out for the first out. I am now caught up. I just jumped ahead in my own time about 30 seconds. Jackson just took strike 1. Jeremiah, that is. And next pitch is above the plate for ball 1. 1-1 on Jeremiah Jackson. Sorry about that, folks.
Jeremiah was the bullfrog.
I must have been behind a little bit. It happens. Here's a ball tapped up the middle. The shortstop Story on the run makes a throw in time. The bullfrog is retired.
Jeremiah was the bullfrog.
Dick Fitz is trying to settle in. Here's Gunner.
His name's Gunner, and he's dating my mom.
Outside, ball 1 to Gunner. Right now, the youngest player in baseball is Sammy Basayo. How about that? Here's a foul ball to make it a ball and a strike on Henderson. You're under a doctor's order to not watch movies? Well, wait a minute. I need... What kind of doctor? What? What? Specifically movies you can't watch. You can watch, like, a fictional television series that's basically like an hour-long or half-hour-long movie, but not a movie? How does that work? 3-1 the count. Not to make light if it's, you know, a medical issue, but I'm just confused. Pitch off the plate. That is ball 4. Gunner will get a 2-out walk.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Don't watch normal TV at all. Okay. But movies are dangerous. Even like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of the most fluffy movie. A nice fluffy movie. Like The Muppets Take Manhattan. You can't watch The Muppets Take Manhattan? That ball hits Ryan Mountcastle on the first pitch. Mountie. Let's look, see where he gets hit here. Up near the elbow? No. Where did he get hit? It had to have grazed him, if at all. And that's the way you want to get hit. Barely felt it, I'm sure. So first and second for Baltimore with 2 down. A 2-out rally cooking here. Kobe Mayo due up next. Mound meeting for Boston.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich of Dr. Pepper. Make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
Okay. So Froggy says probably could get away with a Muppets movie. All right. So I've got this called The Muppets Take on Jigsaw. It features the Jigsaw character from the Saw movie franchise. It's great. All these Muppets get into all these saw traps. Gonzo gets stuck in this like razor blade wire, and he has to cut open his own stomach to retrieve the key to get out. The Muppets Take on Jigsaw. It's a great Muppet movie. Kobe Mayo is up with 2 down, 2 men on base. That pitch is in the dirt. Not a chance? You don't like the Muppets Take on Jigsaw as a concept? All right, well, do me a favor. Don't ever watch a movie called Meet the Feebles, okay? It might look like a Muppet movie. It's not. It will traumatize you. So avoid Meet the Feebles. Okay, swing and a miss on a slider. The count is 1-1 on Kobe Mayo. All right.
Let's get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Rising Rhino making an appearance. Oh, yeah! Baby! Woo! How you doing, Rhino? Good evening. How you doing, Rhino? It is a ball and 2 strikes on Kobe Mayo. 2 on, 2 out. The Orioles trying to take the lead for the first time tonight. Count of 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch from Fitz. Off the plate outside, 2-2.
Let's get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Come on, Charm City chat. We got a 2-2 count, 2 on, 2 out. Deuces are wild. The pitch fouled straight back, and the folks sitting right behind home plate flinched. You flinched. 2 for flinching. Cowser, who hit the home run ball for Baltimore tonight. The only run on the board. He's on deck. Mayo asks for time with a 2-2 count. All right. Here we go. The 2-2 to Mayo. In the dirt. Full count, folks. Full count now. The few movies I've seen are sports movies. I know the script to heart of Varsity Blues because our team did just what happened in that movie. I never saw that movie. Was that the one with the Dawson's Creek guy? Payoff pitch. Laid off, ball 4, take your base and load them up.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Oh, damn, folks. The milkman coming up with the bases loaded last time up. He hit one out, and he's got 3 home runs in his last 4 games. Colton Cowser, folks. Get those cows up in the chat. Get them up quick. He takes a first pitch fastball top of the zone for a strike. Bases loaded. Home run hitter tonight at the plate. 2 down. 1-1 ball game. Gunner at third, Mountie at second, Mayo at first. The 0-1 taken for strike 2. A changeup right there. Right there. Cowser's got to work out of an 0-2 count. Don't leave him loaded. Put it in play, my friend. Pitch. Up and away. Ball 1. Mad cow disease in the Charm City chat right now. 1-2. Swung on. Fouled off to the right. Picked up by the first base coach. 1-2. The count. Hey there, pagan Jew. Happy Jewish Heritage Night to you. Why aren't you at the ballpark? They're giving out free hats. 1-2 pitch. Lined up the middle, a base hit. That should score a pair. The throw comes in softly towards second. It's a 2-run RBI single for Colton Cowser, and the Orioles take the lead. It's 3-1. Cowser, an RBI machine tonight. Cowser, that pitch to him was off the plate outside. He reached out and hit it up the middle. Great piece of hitting. That's a good 2-strike approach. Cowser is getting back into it, folks. Here's Basayo. Hard hit ball, but right to second. Hamilton will make the play, and the inning is over. Basayo hit it really hard, but right at somebody to end the inning. But Colton Cowser, folks, is he back? Can we get a final hot month out of the milkman? He has been struggling this season, but he is heating up right now. The Orioles take the lead at the end of 3. Baltimore 3, Boston 1. Realize I don't want to be a cowser. Supply with fire, be the wiser. His love is a loving up riser. How come everybody want to trip it like the Kaiser? Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Cowser. Wowzer. Wowzer, wowzer. All right. That got me pumped. My legs are shaking. I got restless leg syndrome. I need to get up and walk around. I'll be right back. Gonna keep on trying till I reach the higher ground. A wow, wow, wow. A wow, wow, wow. A wow, wow, wow. A wow, wow, wow. All right, shut up. All right, top of the fourth. First pitch, a strike at the very top inside corner of the zone to Nathaniel Lowe. Why does it say Cowser? Did this freeze? What happened? We've got Nathaniel Lowe at the plate. 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air. Shallow center. Gunnar going out, and he makes the catch! Gunnar Henderson! A full sprint with his back to the infield. Somehow comes down with this baseball over the shoulder catch. Going to the ground. Oh! Put a gold star next to that one. Gunnar. Put the glove out. The ball found the webbing. One away. Nice play.
Besides that, it's all in the reflexes.
All right, and Hutchins is here to immediately report something that we've all been waiting for. Here's a ground ball off the glove of Mayo. He tries to flip it out of the glove toward the pitcher covering, but that play ain't going to work out. It's going to be an infield hit for Masataka Yoshida. 1-out single for Yoshida. And how big is that catch by Gunnar now? Get that first out instead of 2 men on, nobody out. 1 out and now a infield hit. Here is Cedon Rafaela. In on the hands, first pitch, he pops it up. Should be an easy play. Holiday will make a basket catch on the lip of the outfield grass. 2 down in the inning. 2 down in the inning. Sorry about the scoreboard. There we go. Rafaela gone on 1 pitch. And that'll get up. Who are you? Hamilton. David Hamilton up to hit. Hamilton, as you can see, his hot and cold zones. There's only one part of the zone where he does well, and that is dead middle. Middle. Hit your corners with Hamilton, and you should be okay. That first pitch does not hit the corner. It's well outside for ball 1. Yoshida takes his lead from first. Next pitch on the outside edge for a strike. .55 pitches so far for Sugano. If he can get this third out on a pitch 60 or less, he'll be on a decent pace. That one's fouled away. 2 strikes on the batter, 2 down in the inning. Let's tell you what, Sugano's got one hell of a head of hair. That is a nice head of hair. All right, 1-2 pitch. In on the hands. This one's going to be blooped out toward left, but it does hang up long enough for Carlson to get there. A weakly hit a weakly hit fly ball to shallow left field. And Carlson is there to get it to end the inning. The Red Sox get a man on and leave him on. We go to the bottom of the 4th. The Orioles lead it 3-1. It won't be long for Harry. Where is Harry these days? Where is Harry these days? Let's see how fast I can conjure up the ghost of Harry Belafonte. Folks, I am conjuring as we speak. Harry, are you here?
Shake, 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 Sinora, shake your body liner.
Oh, all right. Welcome in, Harry. Good to have you. Thank you for being our official ghost of the channel, or good luck ghost. Folks, I'd love to see the subscriber count number move tonight and move up. 3320 would be the next. That would be the next number to roll over. How close are we to that? Let me see. Let me take a look. We're at 3317. 3 more subscribers makes that number move tonight. And folks, we need to get at least 3. Come on. That number has got to change at least once per game. That means 10 subs a game. That is bare minimum. Let's go. Subscribe. Come on. I know I'm getting worse at it. I'm sounding more desperate as time goes on. But, you know, I'm not perfect, folks. Here's Dylan Carlson leading off the bottom of the 4th. First pitch is a strike from Fitz. We got to Dick Fitz in the last inning on a 2-run single by Colton Cowser. We've got a lead here. Curveball in the dirt, 1-1 on Carlson.
Dylan, your son?
The 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. I just live in a parallel universe. You guys in here, Gunner's my boyfriend, but I also love Jackson. And my job is to keep them on point for the game. Yes, keep them on point. Make sure their mojo is well stocked. Erica does a lot of hard work for us, folks. That pitch is up and away. 2-2 on Dylan Carlson. Off the plate, full count. Carlson drew a walk his first time up, and he's done a good job to make Fitz take it to a full count here. Here comes the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Extended at bat for Carlson. It'll be Luis Vasquez and Jackson Holiday to follow here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. A fastball at 96 from Fitz. Carlson got blown away there for the first out. Shake, 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 senora. Shake your body line. What happened to the scoreboard? Oh, it jumped back into place. Luis Vasquez is 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. Joe's bunt. Lays it down, but it goes behind the plate foul. Ms. Janet's dancing her way into the chat. 1 ball, 1 strike. That pitch inside. Folks, I play a little Harry Belafonte and Janet shows up. You mean to tell me there's no direct connection there? Low and in. 2-1 on Vasquez. Erica's job is to be at Oriole events for players. She takes her place below the podium, just like in Police Academy, you know? Just sets up below the podium to help the players out, you know, with their public speaking. Yeah, she might have to put her gum in a wadded up tissue to get the job done, but that's a called strike 3. Vasquez has struck out both times up. Man, he cannot hit. 2 down. Nobody on for Holiday. Holiday's 0 for 2. Takes a strike at the bottom of the zone from Fitz. Well, I hope everybody has found this presentation as exciting as I have. Let's look at the next slide. Oh my God. Take a look at this picture. I think it speaks for itself. Could we have the lights, please? Swing and a miss. Holiday, what are you swinging at? A 3-pitch strikeout. That ball bounced in there about 58 feet. And he swung at it. Inning over. Nothing happening for Baltimore in that one. We go now to the 5th. The Orioles lead it 3-1. Let's take a look at this next slide.
Shake, 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 Sinora, shake your body liner.
The O's suck. We're here for the Birdwatcher. Well, David, damn it, this team and me, we are linked forever. We are bound. So if they suck, then I suck. And I don't want to suck. I'm done sucking. Wait, don't take that out of context. Now, we're going to finish strong, David, and you just wait for 2026. It's only been since 83. Come on, what's one more year? Let's go. 2026. It's always been our year. We just didn't know it. You got a beaver signal there, Erica? Unbelievable. Folks, Erica's like a modern-day Florence Nightingale. I mean, the amount of work, the amount of volunteer work is unsurpassed. Hey, night is falling on the Inner Harbor. Anybody know anybody that's actually got a boat docked on the Inner Harbor like that? Oh my God, where's Waldo? There he is. Waldo has joined the Oriole fan base. And this 73-year-old man has got some style. He's on his phone. He's sitting alone. And he's dressed like Where's Waldo, but with orange stripes. You gotta love it, folks. That's a guy I know I can have a conversation with. All right. Top of the fifth. Connor Wong will lead it off. Why isn't he up to hit? Why is Sugano still taking warm-up pitches? Was there a little bit of mound manicuring going on? We're getting this close-up shot of the mound. And some kicked-up dirt around there. We are about to see the first pitch of the top of the fifth. Low and away to Wong for ball one. Wong reached on a hit. His first time up, a double. "1-0. A hit on the ground and through the hole on the left side, a base hit. Connor Wong is 2 for 2 out of that number 9 spot. And now we got to deal with that top of the order here. Anthony, Bregman, and the rest. You can't keep a boat on the water in the harbor. It'll leave a bad scum line and barnacles. Yeah, you would think, yeah, that would be, yeah. But it's a swanky place to keep your boat. I would love to get to and from ball games by boat. Just have my dedicated spot on the docks. Pull in, walk about 10 minutes, take my seat in the ballpark, and get back on the boat. Hey, Roman Anthony with a count of 1 ball and 1 strike. Nobody out, runner at first. Outside from Sugano, 2-1. Sugano struck Anthony out his second time up. Two-one pitch. Hit hard and through the hole on the right side. Another hit. Wong stops at second base. Sugano is in trouble. The tying runs are on for Boston with nobody out. And Bregman coming up next. All right, folks. Nervous times. 2-run lead. Got to start making some outs here. Bregman is 0 for 2. Sugano takes a look at second. First pitch hit in the air to left. That'll be an easy out. Coming in a bit is Carlson. He's going to be able to hold the runners. A wasted out on 1 pitch by Alex Bregman. Just what we needed. Just what we wanted to see. Runners don't go anywhere. Dangerous batter retired. First out of the inning. A double play ball could end it. Let's keep on keeping on. Here is Jaron Duran. What Duran songs have I not covered yet tonight? First pitch is outside by a foot. 1-0. Duran's 0 for 1. He lined out. He also drew a walk. 1-0. Hit in the air. Uh-oh. Center field. Cowser going back on the track. He leaps at the wall. And that ball is over his glove for a home run. The Red Sox take the lead back on a 3-run gut buster by Jaron Duran. They take a 4-3 lead, does Boston. Cowser gave it his all. Out of room. I hope his back is okay. He really extended himself there. 4-3 Boston, just like that. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a ground ball by Story on a kind bounce to Gunnar. He'll throw out Story for the second out of the inning. Boy. That was a nice little lead there for a little bit. Here is Nathaniel Lowe. He's 0 for 2. Looks at one on the inside corner at the knees for a strike. Folks, we've got nearly 150 people watching in right now. And looks like we're going to have another knockdown, drag-out war. As was the case with most of these games against Houston over the weekend. A lot of back and forth punches being thrown by both offenses here. And that is how this series with Boston has started. Both teams have had a lead in this. We're not halfway through the ball game yet. All right. It is 0-1 on Nathaniel Lowe. Swing and a miss. He chased one. Well, I mean, it was close. Maybe the ump calls that a strike, but that was above the zone. It's 0-2. We just hit over 100 likes, folks. Thank you so much. Where's my thank you button? Where are you at?
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Fouled again by Lowe. The count's still 0-2. 70 pitches now for Sugano. Another 0-2 pitch. Taken low, ball 1. Folks, thank you for hitting 100 likes, but we've got about 150 folks, so let's keep it going. If you are watching right now, just one little favor to ask. Enjoy the content as much as you'd like. Just tap that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen to help out. And you've done your part. You can feel good. All right, 1-2 on Nathaniel Lowe. The pitch. In the dirt, 2-2. What was that replay about? Why are we looking down that dark tunnel behind the plate? Swing and a miss! Lowe chases that splitter that dropped nearly to the ground. A strikeout to end the inning.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
You did not just reach into the lap of that little girl to take that foul ball. He did turn right back around to offer it back. What is with the reflexes of some people? It really does show people's true colors. If you really want to know what a person is all about, watch how they react when a foul ball comes their way. I tell you what. Some folks, you know, are good people. And some folks, you know, only care about themselves. They have zero awareness of the world and the people who occupy it with them, around them. I don't know. Hey, we are going to the bottom of the 5th. This game's half over, and the Orioles now have to work back from a 1-run deficit. We've done it once before tonight. Boston took a 1-0 lead in the first. We tied it up in the second, took the lead in the third. We just got to do all that again. And Colton Cowser has been the guy to help out both times so far tonight. When will we see him hit again? We need Cowser to come up to hit again. That's what I say. Jeremiah Jackson, Gunnar Henderson, and Ryan Mountcastle are due up. If we get two guys on, Hauser would get up in the inning. Michael, not all that close. I mean, he leapt as far as he could. He extended himself as far, it's a short wall back there. So he was well over the wall with his glove extended as far back as he could, and the ball still probably sailed about 3 feet over it. There was no way to catch it. But he tried. Jeremiah Jackson, folks. Want to know the count.
Jeremiah was the bullfrog.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Dick Fitz is out for another inning of work. Check swing called a strike. Slider on the outside corner. I really don't know if Sugano would want to return. I don't know if the Orioles would want him back, and I don't know if he'd want to return. Swing and a miss. Jeremiah Jackson down on strikes. My gut feeling is he won't be an Oriole next season. Just because of the fact that it would take both sides to want to do it. And, even if one side wanted to, I'm not sure if both do. Here's a ball hit right to third. Bregman playing far over into the shortstop position with the shift on for Gunnar. And Gunnar, unfortunately, lines it right at him for a 1-pitch out. 2 down. Gunnar up there and out in a blink of an eye. Ryan Mountcastle. He's got a hitting streak going. 0 for 1 tonight. Looks at a pitch low. Mount up, folks.
Okay, mount up.
Activity in the Red Sox pen. A lefty is up. Is that Jacob Wilson? In on the hands. Mountcastle. Ground ball foul on the third base side. 2-1 the count. Or is it 1-1? Why does the count read 2-0? Fix it, Masson. There you go. 1-1 the count. One pitch. Check swing foul. Mountcastle didn't want to do that. That is strike 2. It is Jacob Wilson in the Red Sox bullpen, a southpaw. Fouled straight back. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Yeah, Tom, I said all that stuff you just listed. That's what I said at the top of the show. Like, honestly, if you look at Sugano's number, a 10-5 record for a last place team, a sub-4 ERA, and a whip at about, 1.22 coming into tonight? Now, if we had a healthy rotation and he slotted in as a number 5 guy like we were planning on, then I think you would be happy with those numbers as your number 5 starter. But at the same time, it's kind of, it's a take it or leave it for me if you want him to be back next year. Mountcastle strikes out and the inning is over. I'd take it as a 5-2, but again, Tom, do you feel like we have to sign him back for another year next year? Or could we maybe find somebody comparable for a similar price, maybe a little bit younger? And again, does Sugano want to stay here? I don't know. I'm sure Sugano signed for us thinking, well, this team has a track record the last couple of years of being a playoff team, and they need a little bit of help to get over the hump, and I could be that veteran pitcher coming in with all of my credentials here to be a guy to help out this team in the postseason. And he comes here and, the season, he knew pretty early that this team was not going to make it, I'm sure. I don't know if he wants to be back next year. So, yeah, again, both things need to be in place. He needs to want to come back. We want him to come back. And my gut says at least one of those two won't be the case, and he won't be back. Now, Zach Eflin is an interesting situation because of all the injuries and whatnot. If he were to take a little bit of a pay cut, I wouldn't mind thinking about Eflin. I prefer Sugano to Eflin just on the fact that he has stayed healthy. I mean, staying healthy and being, out there keeping your team in ball games like Sugano has, I mean, that is worth a lot. It really is. I don't know. I'm on the fence. I sound good and look good on your new computer. Well, how bad did I sound and look on your old one, Edward? I'm glad I've been upgraded. Sugano begins the top of the 6th. What kind of computer you rocking there, Edward? Maybe I should get one. That's off the plate, 2-0. It's Masataka Yoshida at the plate, by the way, leading off the top of the 6th. 4-3 Boston. Sugano on 76 pitches. Next one is right in there, 2-1. Foul ball off to the right. I mean, right now, my rotation next year, as far as spots that I have locked in, is Bradish, Rogers, and Kramer. That's it. It's not to say a guy like Sugano couldn't return or a guy like Eflin couldn't return. And I'm not even talking about Grayson Rodriguez. Here's a liner caught by Mayo just off the ground for the first out. Yoshida lines out to Mayo for out number 1 here in the top of the 6th. Yeah, when it comes to Grayson, again, it's like, dude, once you finally get healthy enough to come back with us and start pitching, I'm sure we'll find a way to squeeze you into the rotation, but it seems a fool's errand to plan ahead to 2026 and go, yeah, I got Grayson as my number 3. No. I got Grayson as a figment of my imagination until he's back healthy and pitching Major League Baseball again. So I'm going to plan around that, and then it'll be a nice, a welcome addition if he does have a chance to help us out again. 2-1 the count on Cedar Rafaela. He's 0 for 2. 82 pitches for Sugano, 1 out in the 6th. Check swing. It's a called strike anyway. 2-2. The wind-up from Sugano and the pitch. Swung on and missed. That fastball rising a little bit. At the top of the zone, a foul tip held on to by Basayo. Strike 3.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Yep, we need a closer. We need at least 2 other solid, proven arms in this bullpen to make up for the loss of all the ones we sold at the end of July. Grant Wolfram is up for the Orioles in the bullpen right now. This could be Sugano's final inning. And that ball's hit hard, but foul on the first base side. David Hamilton with a count of 0-2. He is 0 for 2 tonight. Yeah, Card. I think Albert Suarez is probably best served as a long reliever with that versatility. He can just pitch you one inning. He could pitch you three. He could spot start if you need him. Here's a check swing, a splitter in the dirt. He went around, and Sugano strikes him out.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
How about Garrett Cole? I don't want him. I don't want him. I mean, for the kind of money that a Garrett Cole would want and the injury track record recently and the fact that, you know, he's not getting any younger, I think his best years have already been seen, and we would be paying for those best years and not the version of Garrett Cole that we would get. And plus, yeah, he's got the stench of Yankee on him. No, I don't want Garrett Cole. I don't want Garrett Cole for a lot of reasons. Not to say that he wouldn't help out a team, and he still doesn't have, you know, good. He's still not a good pitcher. That's not where I would look. Trevor Bauer. Now we're talking. Folks, there's this guy named Trevor Bauer. I don't know if you know about him, but this guy, tell you what, if only the Orioles would wise up and do what the other 29 teams in baseball for some reason have failed to do, which is to offer a minimum salary contract to Trevor Bauer. Why haven't we done it? I can't for the life of me figure it out. Yes, Chase McDermott to the bullpen. I hope to see him called up here before the end of the season to get a look in the Major League bullpen. By the way, the Orioles kind of have an idea of who will get called up at the start of September with the 2 additional roster spots. Basically, they're looking at Jorge Mateo. Mateo is working his way back, folks. He's been on rehab assignment. And so he would be the additional position player. What is going on? Richard Fitz threw one pitch, and apparently he did something that has troubled him with his arm. The entire Red Sox infield, the manager, pitching coach, trainer. Fitz is getting nothing but pats on the back. Everybody knows his night's over. One pitch into the 6th. Something happened on that pitch to end Fitz's night prematurely. He looks pretty distraught walking off with the trainer right now. It looks like he might have done some real damage to his pitching arm. Goes down the tunnel. Let me take a look at this pitch again to Kobe Mayo. And yeah, looked right down his forearm right after that pitch was made. Folks. Pitching is the toughest thing in sports, man. What you ask a person to do to their arm is pretty damn ridiculous. Steven Matz is going to come in to pitch, a left-hander, and he will be given as much time as he needs to get warm after replacing Richard Fitz after an injury to his pitching arm. We have a 4-3 Red Sox lead. The Orioles are just starting the bottom of the 6th. It's a 1-0 count on the batter and a call to the bullpen for Boston. Steven Matz coming in, and BW will be right back. Just hang loose, blood. I'll be back with you on the flip side.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the monster...
All right, Steven Matz takes over for Richard Fitz after an injury. On a 1-0 count, he inherited first pitch is high to Mayo, 2-0. Comes back with a curveball that hits the top of the zone for a strike. 2-1 on Mayo, folks. Get it all on there.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Oh, a changeup low and away, and a chase from Mayo makes it 2-2. The 2-2 from Matz. That's a curveball, fouled away. Folks, what's your favorite condiment in the Oriole lineup? Until we sign somebody named Larry Ketchup, and for me, it's Kobe Mayo. Full count now on Mayo. That is a called strike three, a sinker at the very bottom of the zone. Mayo goes down looking, one down in the bottom of the sixth. Folks, it's the man who has delivered all the offense for the Orioles so far tonight. A 2-run single and a solo homer. It's Colton Cowser. First pitch swinging, line drive, base hit into left field. Colton Cowser is red hot. Colton Cowser is red hot. Opposite field, line drive. Hitting the ball all over the place with authority. He is the tying run on with one down, and here's Sammy Basayo. Come on, Sammy. You've been a little bit quiet here lately. Let's see that big old bat. Rounded towards second. Could be two. A flip to second. Back to first. It's a double play.
Big buck. Stop it all.
Double play ball ends the inning, kills the rally. The Orioles still trail by one. We go now to the late innings. Top of the seventh, 4-3 Boston. More of that first pitch swinging, Gary. You like it? Do you like it? Again, folks, yes, Kyle Bradish coming back tomorrow night facing Lucas Giolito. Get on back here at 6:20 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night for the return of Kyle Bradish. We're going to have fun. We're going to have fun, right? None of us are going to have these delusions of grandeur for Bradish, right? It might only be 5 innings. It might only be 70 pitches. It might only be, a score line of 5 innings, 3 runs, 3 strikeouts, a walk, 4 hits. Nothing to get you super pumped, but just having him back, we know what in form Kyle Bradish can do. And when he's in form, he is good. I want a good pitching staff in who doesn't, folks? I mean, this is what I want. I want a brand new hitting coach with a brand new hitting philosophy for this team. I will say the hitting has been doing better in the second half of the season than the first half, but honestly, we couldn't really do much worse than we did in the first half, so it's a bit of a low bar to talk about improvement. I still think the overall philosophy could use a tune-up with somebody that, I don't know, a little more multi-dimensional with the hitting philosophy. Able to adjust to given situations. Grant Wolfram is on the pitch for Baltimore. 15th appearance. His ERA is over 5.5. Not too impressive. He's got Connor Wong at the plate, who's 2 for 2 tonight. And the first pitch is a strike. Wong with a double in the third, a single in the fifth, to get his average over the Mendoza line to 201. The 0-1 pitch is upstairs from Wolfram. 1 ball, 1 strike. Brant hungry like the Wolfram. I can't get away from Duran Duran references tonight, folks. That ball's hit high in the air. It will reach the seats on the third base side. Sugano's final score or final pitching line: 6 innings, 6 hits, 2 walks, struck out 6, but 4 earned runs. The big blow, that 3-run homer. A 3-run homer by Jaron Duran. 2-2 now on Wong. Come together. Hey! 1 and 1 and 1 is 3. Got to be good looking 'cause she's so hard to see. Come together right now over me. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I already went with the reflex, George. Play, play, play. That was about an hour ago. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Connor Wong, leading off the top of the 7th. Wolfram's pitch fouled away. I don't want to sing too much Beatles. Ms. Janet might get upset. I don't think Bradish has the pressure, Danny, of trying to come back to be the ace. I think Bradish would be happy to be considered a number 2 if Rogers is going to keep doing what he's doing. That ball's hit hard into center field. Cowser running, going to track it down out there. Man, Cowser is very comfortable in center field, and I've been saying it, folks. I think that's where he belongs until we get another guy in here. They were having Carlson in center and Cowser in left, and ever since Cowser's come back, they've put him in center. That's where he should have been. Roman Anthony looks at a first pitch strike. 2 for 3 with a home run and a single. He's driven in 2 runs. And I don't like this guy. I mean that respectfully. I think he's a pretty good young hitter here. That pitch is off the plate. 1-1 the count on Anthony. One pitch. On the inside edge. Front door slider. Strike 2. The 1-2 pitch is chopped foul by Anthony. We'll still wait for another 1-2 pitch coming. Oh, by the way, I did see something about Ike Irish having to take a bit of a break. I think he fouled a pitch off of the same part of his body twice in a ball game a night or two ago. So Ike Irish just getting started with his Oriole career. Shut down for a couple of days. Nothing serious. He's a long way away from getting called up, so. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. Bregman is on deck. What about your Lucky Charms? Oh, there goes Erica again talking about her Lucky Charms. 2-2 swung on and missed. A nice slider from Wolfram to get Anthony.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Why are they always after me, Lucky Charms? Green clovers, blue diamond, purple horseshoes. Here's Alex Bregman. Inside ball one. A slider from Wolfram. Four to 3 Boston in the top of the 7th. Game 1 of 4 coming up here this week. In the dirt, 2-0. Your accents are so good and funny. Well, I hope they're funny. I don't know about good. Funny is the hope. Good would just be a nice side of a nice. Here's a ground ball to third, handled by Vasquez across the diamond in time to win the inning. Folks, Grant Wolfram with a nice inning of work. Keep this game 4-3. We have reached stretch time in Baltimore, folks. You know what we do. Froggy knows what we do. It's time to throw some cakes on the griddle. Get them cakes up in the chat, folks. Get them in quick.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Now, Bam, are you on a diet? 3 cakes? Just 3?
Thank God I'm a country boy.
That's not even a light snack.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
I'm just getting my my taste buds going with 3 cakes.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
I'm just getting started. The cakes are on the griddle, folks. And you know life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. And we still need 3 subscribers to get the needle to move. 3 to get the needle to move. Folks, if you're watching right now and you have not yet subscribed and you want to see that number flip up to 3320 on the screen, help out. Subscribe. It's a button at the bottom of your screen. I'm sure the folks here in the Charm City chat would love to tell you about the benefits of becoming a subscriber to the channel.
Shake, 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 Sinora, shake your body liner.
All right. On Point is back, saying, what up, CCC? Hey, first ball is a fair ball. Dylan Carlson off the third baseman's glove. Bregman. That ball dies along the left field line, and Carlson is going to chug into second base with a leadoff double. Folks, right out of the commercial, Carlson was already in his swing. A one-hopper down the left field line. Looks like it even hit the ump. And that ball died in shallow left, allowing Carlson to make it up to second, the tying run in scoring position with nobody out. Vasquez, if you don't bunt right here, you're out of your mind. He shows bunt. He gets it down. The play's at third, and the guy is safe. We're safe. We're safe. Oh, my God. They're going to check and probably try to challenge. It was not a good bunt. And Boston wants to challenge. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's not a good sign they want to challenge. The ball beat the runner there in plenty of time. Carlson trying to get to third. I tell you what, though, he might have snuck that foot in, but he'd keep his foot on. There's a lot to unpack here, folks. A lot to unpack. A tag was applied, but while the foot was on the base, then the tag comes off, but then the foot comes off. The only thing we got on our side right now is that the original call is a good one for us, and they have to have indisputable evidence to overturn it. Boston is right in challenging, that's for sure. There's more than one way to perhaps overturn this call. I got a feeling it's going to be overturned. And I'm only going to say that so that I can be pleasantly surprised if I'm wrong. It's a huge moment in the ball game. Just calling it like I see it, Erica. Overturned, runner out. God damn it! Couldn't lay down a bunt. Can't execute the fundamentals. Can't execute the fundamentals. Why can't anybody bunt in this league? Runner at first, one out for Holiday. He takes a called strike from Matz. I mean, add me as your 26th man. I'll get a bunt down for you. That's all I'll be able to do. Holiday lifts one to center. Keep carrying. Keep carrying. Warning track. Caught. Holiday flies out to dead center. Probably about 380 feet or so. Second out of the inning. Runner still at first base. Yeah, I mean, if Vasquez can't lay down a bunt for you, what is he here for? What tools has he given us? We got Machine. I'm not saying he's great as a defensive option, but at least you can expect some kind of offense out of him. Oh, boy. Garrett Whitlock is up in the Red Sox bullpen. And I'm not sad to see him up. He came in to relieve Chapman in that extra inning game that we wound up winning. We got to Whitlock in that game. That was a one-run game then. It's a one-run game right now. 2 down, runner at first. Jeremiah Jackson will be the hitter. Gunnar Henderson will hit next. If Jackson can extend this inning, get those bullfrogs up, folks.
Jeremiah was the bullfrog.
Yeah, credit to Vasquez. He did touch off for his first home run last night, but, I mean, on point. How many home run balls are you expecting? It's that old broken clock is right even twice a day kind of a situation. Swing and a miss, 0-2 on Jeremiah. 0-2 on Jeremiah. Like, I'm just saying, like, no offense to Luis Vasquez, but I don't think he's going to suddenly go on a hitting tear because he had a home run last night. In general, he can't hit. That pitch is high. 1-2 the count. Keegan Aiken is up in the Oriole bullpen. Oh, boy. Jackson chased a changeup below the zone and strikes out. This inning is over. We blew a leadoff double. Blew it. 1-run ball game, leadoff double, and we blew a chance to tie it up. That sucked. On to the 8th inning. The Red Sox lead at 4-3. God, that really gets under my skin. I grew up in an era where I swear, situations like that, down a run, leadoff double, guy at the plate who can bunt, gets him over. Next guy up, finds a way to drive him in. Fly ball, ground ball, base hit, whatevs. And the game is tied. I grew up in an era where you execute that 80% of the time. 80% of the time. And now, 2025, it's completely reversed. Now I'm looking at maybe 20% of the time that you see that work out. Nobody can bunt. Nobody knows how to, manufacture a run anymore. I don't get it. You can't tell me that the game has evolved to a point where manufacturing a run or knowing how to do it doesn't make sense. Or isn't, something to teach and make sure everybody can help do when the situation calls for it. I mean, come on, people. The game might change over the time, but some things stay the same. Ugh, that really annoys me. Back to school day. Are the kids back in school today? Sorry, kids. Back to school for you guys. Yeah, but Gaming Kitchen, I'm watching baseball all around the league. I'm telling you right now, in general, nobody can bunt anymore. There used to be a time when, you could name the, 20 guys in the league that could not bunt because they were all built like a Mo Vaughn or a Cecil Fielder or something like that. Those guys didn't bunt. Everybody else could. Here's a ground ball to Gunner. A really strong throw to first in time to get the speedy Duran one down. Wolfram is still on the mound, and he retires Duran quickly here to begin the top of the 8th. I get it. It's not sexy, but damn, it helps you win ball games. It helps you win ball games. Trevor Story is 0 for 3. Up and in on the first pitch from Wolfram. Fastball at 96. The 1-0. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, before the DH hit the National League, here's a fly ball to center. Cowser with an easy catch for the second out. I mean, before the DH in the National League, pitchers, for the most part, could get a bunt down in a sacrifice situation. The pitchers. So if they could do it, what are we talking about here? I mean, the whole idea is you don't have to swing. You just hold that bat and make contact to get the ball down. I don't know about you, but when I would go to the batting cage in my youthful days, that's the first thing you do. The first 5-10 balls I'd see, I was laying down bunts just to get used to the timing of the machine and just knowing that I'm getting the ball on the right part of the bat, just as a warm up. Just put a few bunts down and then start swinging away. Nathaniel Lowe with an 0-2 count. That is low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And I'm a big dude. And when I was a kid, I was still a big dude. I was the last guy you would want up to lay down a bunt, but I could still do it. I wasn't going to beat it out for a hit, but I could get the runner over. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Low strikes out. The inning is over. Good inning of work from Wolfram. He keeps it a 1-run game. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. We need a run. Gunnar, Mountie, and Mayo due up. So we will see Gunnar, Mountie, and Mayo, Cowser, and Basayo for sure at least one more time with 2 innings to go. Somebody in there help us out. We're down a run. We are down a run. You have to coddle these players now. You can't criticize them. It's not about criticism. I mean, I blame the coaching staffs on every team for just giving up on the practice of teaching fundamental baseball. Or if not teaching, I mean, all these guys used to bunt. You can't sit here and tell me at some level, everybody, at some point put down a bunt. But, you work your way up toward the bigs. You're asked to do it less and less, and by the time you get to the show, nobody's doing it. And then nobody knows how to do it. I say nobody. Obviously, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I mean, it's insane to me how few people can successfully bunt on a regular basis. I mean, even Sid Mullins, he's a classic built to bunt kind of a guy. And, he would show bunt a lot. He would get one down on occasion, but not with the regularity of a guy like him, from a generation ago. That version of Mullins 20, 30 years ago would get that bunt down 80, 90% of the time. Hey, folks, who likes talking about bunts for half an hour? I don't know. It seems silly to me. It's like teaching somebody how to operate like heavy machinery, but failing to teach them how to tie their shoe. It's like you should know how to tie your shoe. Here's Garrett Whitlock on the pitch for Boston. Bottom of the 8th. Gunnar will lead it off. Let's go.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
First pitch fouled off to the right. Gunnar is 0 for 2 tonight. He also walked and scored. Came in on that 3-run homer by Cowser. 0-1. Swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Garrett Whitlock, 4th pitcher of the night for Boston, coming in with an ERA of just 2.72. But we did get to him in Boston last week. The 0-2 outside edge. Good 0-2 pitch from Whitlock. Doesn't get the call. A righty, Corbin Martin, and a lefty, Dietrich Inns, is up in the Oriole pen. Gunnar reaches for one, pops it up. It'll get out of play. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Thanks, Froggy. Hey, until further notice, I've worked something out where I don't have to worry about the 2-hour mark, so you don't have to worry about reminding me. I appreciate the reminders, but now that I've got this lined up, so far I've had no issues at the 2-hour mark. If I start to, though, I'll probably ask for you to remind me again, but I think you can, for now, not have to worry about those reminders, which is good. One less thing to worry about. Gunnar fouls a 2-2 pitch off, still 2-2, leading off the bottom of the 8th. These two teams have scored a lot late in the innings. Thank you, Mike. Mike Pagliarillo, former baseball player. Mike Pagliarillo is here. Grounded foul by Gunnar, still 2-2. Oh, there you are, Michael. How you doing, Michael? 8 pitch at bats so far for Gunnar. Pitch. Line drive. Base hit into right field. Oh, that found a small hole. Gunner's thinking too. The throw in is late. Gunnar is pumped. It's a leadoff double, the tying run at second base. Just like the previous inning, this time we must prevail. Gunnar with his 30th double of the season. 30th double of the season, folks. Splash it up.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Now with Mountcastle up, this is not the bunting type. And Mountie also has a hitting streak on the line. In on the hands, swing and a miss. He chased ball 1. Mount up, folks. We need to tie up the ball game at least.
Okay, mount up.
We're in the bottom of the 8th. We don't want to wait till the 9th. We want this tying run in at second. Nobody out. Pitch. In on the hands again. Mountie. You could have a 2-0 count right now. Instead, it's 0-2. Mountcastle has success against Whitlock in the past, although it's been feast or famine. He's 5 for 14. Good for a 357 average, but he's also struck out 6 times. Off the plate, 1-2. Folks, bugle time. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Outside edge, called strike 3, and that is off the plate. It is off the plate. Not by much. Hey, Tony, you want to bark? We just got rung up on a ball. Hello?
Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling? Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling? Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling?
Tony, thoughts? Mayo looks at a called strike. B-bag.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! My eyes! Ah!
0-1 on Mayo. 0-2 on Mayo. The entire momentum of this inning sucked out of the room in an instant on a bad call by the ump. The 0-2, and Mayo strikes out on 3 pitches. All right, well, this calls for one thing. It's time to go to the big boy. Colton Cowser is up. The hat is on, and the first pitch is low and in for ball 1. Folks, now is the time.
Do you believe in me?
The 1-0. Fouled back, 1-1. Cowser, 3 for 3 on the night. Swinging a hot bat for the first time seemingly all season. He's been in a groove like this. The 1-1 pitch. Inside he lays off. 2-1. Two and one the count on Cowser. 2 down, runner at second. That is the tying run. Grounded foul off to the right. 2-2. Come on, folks. Whoops. I got to update that scoreboard. Hey, double bugle. Double bugle. Cowser's driven in 6 runs in his last 3 games. It took 26 games to drive in the previous 6. That is inside. Full count. Basayo is on deck if they put Cowser on. Payoff pitch. He chased ball 4 and strikes out.
Big buck, stop it all. Big buck, stop it all. Big buck, stop it all.
Ah, boy. Well, folks, if the dick fits, you got to wear it. If the dick fits, you must acquit. Right now, I think Dick Fitz is the winning pitcher of record, despite only going 4 innings and giving up 3 runs. Back-to-back innings with a leadoff double going nowhere. You can't do that. You're down a run playing a division rival at home. 2 straight innings with a leadoff double. And did we even get him as far as third base? No. No. Sorry, I forgot my Baltimore accent. No. No. Fitz might be done till 2027. Might be. I guess he won't be pitching Fitz anytime soon. Get it? Pitch a fit? I got jokes, folks. Goodbye, the rose and the queen of Corona. Singing me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Singing me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Hey, Corbin Martin is on. Yoshida at the plate. First pitch is a strike to Yoshida. If I get that boy, I'm going to put him on the cover of Newsweek. And I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way. I'm taking my time, but I don't know where. Hey, Yoshida with a 1-1 count. Hit hard. Base hit past the diving glove of Mayo into right field. Lead-off knock for Boston in the 9th. They're looking for insurance. We can't afford to give it up. Yoshida will be pinch run for here. On the run is... don't know yet. Got a lot of hair, though. That is... can't see his name. Tell you in a moment. Swing and a miss. Who are you?
Who are you?
Garcia is pinch running at first. I've got a last name. Now I need a first. 0-1 pitch now to Rafaela. That is in the dirt. Nice job of keeping that ball from getting away by Basayo. Rafaela's 0 for 3. Struck out his last time up. Struck out twice tonight. Check on the runner, and Garcia is back in there. Martin's 1-1 pitch. Bottom of the zone called a strike. Seemed like the ump hesitated a little bit before calling that a strike. Rafaela. This could have been a bunt situation for him if he were thinking that way, but maybe with the 8-9 hitters coming up, He feels better about swinging away. A 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3, and we got a makeup call. That was about the same amount off the plate as the pitch that screwed us in the last inning. It's still not fair, though. Our strike 3 was more important. That's the first out here for Boston in the top of the 9th. Here's David Hamilton. A strikeout for Corbin Martin. Hamilton looks at a slider outside. He's 0 for 3. So Mayo made the final out. Is that right? Basayo, or no, Cowser did. Basayo will lead it off in the 9th for Baltimore. We can keep it a 1-run game. He could tie it up himself. Otherwise, it might be tough. Carlson and Luis Vasquez, the guys due up. We should probably thinking about... That ball gets away on a check of the base runner. It goes down the right field line, and the runner, Garcia, is going all the way to third. A huge blunder by Corbin Martin, trying to check the runner, and instead of keeping him close to first, he gets him all the way to third. Yeah, Beavers would be the big bat off the bench in the 9th. But now we are in danger of being down by more than just the 1 run after this critical error that allows the runner to go all the way to third base. The infield has to come in now. Down a run, 1 out in the top of the 9th. 1-0 the count on Hamilton. The pitch. That's a called strike. Need to keep it on the infield or get a strikeout. 1-1. Low and in. If you're thinking of putting Hamilton on to set up a potential game in or inning-ending double play, Connor Wong is on deck, and he's already got a couple of hits on the night. He may be a number 9 hitter, but he's not hitting like one tonight. That pitch is just outside, and this borderline pitches can go either way. Not too consistent with those pitches on the corner there. 3-1 pitch. Fouled back. Full count. Full count on Hamilton. See, I would expect Beavers probably to hit for Vasquez, Carlson to hit for himself. Either that or Beavers hit for Carlson, Machine hit for Vasquez. 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Martin gets the big strikeout. That is huge with a runner at third. Now there's 2 down. Big strikeout of Hamilton. Connor Wong due up next. Left-handed batter Roman Anthony would follow, so you want to get this final out right now. And first pitch is outside for ball 1. Wong hitting an even 200 on the season with his 2-hit night tonight. 1-0. Fouled back. Top of the 9th, folks. And yes, Ms. Janet, thank you for the promotion of tomorrow night's game. Game 2 of the series, 6:20 p.m. We'll get started here on the stream. First pitch shortly after 6:30 with Kyle Bradish making his long-awaited return to the rotation tomorrow night. 2-1 pitch to Wong. There's a strike. One more strike. We'll send it to the bottom of the 9th with the Orioles down a run. Again, Basayo would come up to lead off the bottom of the ninth. The 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3. We go to the bottom of the ninth.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Oh, man, please tell me that they're not going to bring out Chapman. If they bring out Chapman, we're in a lot of trouble. Lefty on lefty against Basayo. Lefty on lefty potentially against Beavers if we did want a pinch hit. I haven't seen Red Sox bullpen activity in this previous half inning to see who they're going to bring in, but Chapman is their closer. And last time we saw him, he absolutely blew us away. It would have been an immaculate inning. He struck out the side on 9 pitches, but also had a 4-pitch walk sandwiched in between there. But basically unhittable. Maybe we're lucky and Chapman's been used a lot lately and he's not available. That's about the only shred of hope I can hold on to. George wants a bloop and a blast. I'd settle for just the blast to tie it, but I'll take the bloop in front. Let's just make sure it's in that order, George. A blast and a bloop is still just a blast. How about a blast, a bloop, and then a blast? I don't know. I'm too greedy. Soren will be at the ballpark for Cal's 30th anniversary celebration of the Iron Man streak. You got some decent seats there, Soren? Sammy Basayo. Who will he face? It is going to be Aroldis Chapman. His ERA on the season, 1.08. The odds are not in our favor, and I don't give a damn. '56th appearance of the season for Chapman. Opponents are hitting 124 off of him. That is less than 1 hit per every 8 at-bats. That is sick. First pitch to Basayo. Swung on. And going to be a fly ball to shallow right. Basayo, I thought he was looking to ambush a Chapman fastball. He pulled it, but he pulled a pitch on the outer part of the plate and wasn't able to get a whole lot on it. He is out on 1 pitch. He had to take that pitch where it was pitched. He needed to go to left field with that if he wanted to get something good out of it. 1 out on 1 pitch in the 9th. Here's Dylan Carlson. He takes a strike right in there. Carlson's 1 for 2. A double. He's also walked. Batting right-handed against Chapman. Inside 1-1. So what do you do when Vasquez comes up? Because Machine is a left-handed bat. That's not going to help. Beavers is a left-handed bat. That's not going to help. You got Daniel Johnson, I guess. Is that an upgrade from Vasquez? Probably not enough to make that move. The count is 1-1 on Carlson. A brief mound meeting between Connor Wong and Aroldis Chapman. All right, Dylan. Lock in, buddy. 1-1 pitch from Chapman. Low and in. Good job of laying off that splitter. That had the zone all the way to the last second. Carlson either picked it up and laid off or just gave up and hoped for the best. 2-1 pitch. Low, but he swings. It's a hard hit grounder to third. Bregman with a nice stop. He plants and throws a strike to first for the second out in the ninth. We are down to our final out. And please tell me we've got some kind of a weapon to keep this game going. Let me hit. It'll be Luis Vasquez hitting for himself. Down a run with 2 down in the ninth, bases empty. First pitch is low, ball 1. I'd say that's his best bet. Take a pitch until you get a strike. Maybe, and just maybe, Chapman will be a little bit wild. The 1-0. He's swinging. He pops it up. That'll end the ball game. It's a routine fly to left. Duran is waiting, and the Red Sox take the first game by 1 run. I hate losing to the Red Sox. I hate losing at home to the Red Sox. I hate losing at home by 1 run to the Red Sox. I hate losing at home by 1 run to the Red Sox when we had back-to-back innings with a tying run with a leadoff double. We couldn't get them over and get them in and play some fundamental baseball like the way they used to. But hey, Melanie Newman and her giant rack are now on the screen. So all of my worries and fears, they just fade away because now I'm looking at some cans. Thanks, Masson. Thanks for allowing me to absorb this loss so much easier. Just throw those boobs right in my face. Final score, Red Sox 4, Orioles 3. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for Boston. They leave 5. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Orioles. They left 6. Now the Orioles now back to 11 games under 500. After winning that final game against Houston, we've now lost 3 out of 4 on this homestand. Coming very close to erasing all the positive vibes from the previous week, winning 6 out of 7 in Houston and in Boston. This is the home version of these matchups, and we were doing a lot better on the road. Sugano goes 6 innings. It was not a quality start. He gave up 4 runs, 6 hits, a couple of walks. He did strike out 6. His ERA now slightly above 4. Grant Wolfram did a good job. 2 innings without giving up a hit or a walk. But his ERA is still north of 5. Corbin Martin's ERA also stays above 5 despite a scoreless inning where he struck out the side. Bullpen doing nice. 5 strikeouts in 3 innings without giving up a run. But we could not find that 4th run in those final 3 innings after Sugano left. The offense dried up after the 3rd inning. We had 1 run in the 2nd on a Cowser homer, a 2-run 3rd on a 2-run single by Cowser. Innings 4 through 9, nothing. Nothing but 2 chances to move a runner up with nobody out to third base, and we couldn't do it. We can't seem to figure that part of the game out. Dick Fitz does indeed get the win. Sugano will take the loss. He's now 10-6, and Chapman will take the save. How many is that in his career? Is he in the 400 save club? How many lifetime saves for Aroldis Chapman at this stage? I want to know. Inquiring minds would like to know. How many career saves you got, buddy? He is now, if tonight isn't counted, 360. So he has a shot. How old is he? 30. Where am I looking? I can't seem to find his age. There's his weight. There's his height. How old are you, buddy? Oh, well, if I just go to his wiki page, that'll tell me. He's 37. If he finishes up with another 5 saves this year, comes back and gets, 25 next year? He could get to 400. And that would probably guarantee him a spot in the Hall of Fame. All right. Hey, Melanie, how you doing? Yeah? All right. I'm going to go now, Melanie. I'm hungry. Shake it, Melanie. Shake it.
Shake, 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 Sinora, shake your body liner.
All right, folks. Tough luck loss. We will try to battle back tomorrow. Again, despite losing 3 out of our last 4 on this homestand, you have a reason to come back tomorrow. A very, very good reason. It is the return of Kyle Bradish. How long has it been since he's last pitched? It's been a hot minute, folks. I'm excited to see him back. Even if the game doesn't go the way we want, I'm thinking long term. I already know how the season's going to go. So wins and losses right now, I've already been through the grieving process. I'm okay. I'll be okay. What I want to see is some steps in the right direction wherever we can find them. And one of those steps is to get Bradish back in the mix, get him a half a dozen starts here to finish off the season. And hopefully by the time we get to the end of the season, he looks like the old Bradish, ready to give us a full year of, production out of the bullpen next season. That's the hope. So come on back tomorrow to enjoy that with me. I hope you do. Dr. Delay is streaming if you want to do a raid. Okay. Let me see what's shaking. By the way, the needle did not move on the sub count tonight. Again, I do want to thank the handful of people that did subscribe. But, yeah. It is a slow crawl right now when it comes to the sub count. Let me go in here for a sec. Shake, 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 Senora. Shake your body line. All right, there he is. All right, I'm going to hook up Dr. Delay. Folks, Dr. Delay covers the Pittsburgh Pirates. I think he does other games as well, but that's his main team. That's his exclusive. I guess it's not exclusive if you're doing other things, but you know what I mean. That's his priority, covering the Pittsburgh Pirates. Player of the game tonight's got to go to Colton Cowser, folks. Again, even in losses at this stage of the season, I'm looking for something to build off of, and Colton Cowser appears to be back in a good way. A 3-hit night, another home run ball, and that big 2-out, 2-run single. A good piece of 2-strike hitting on that one. He looks like he's pretty locked in. All right. So again, tomorrow night, 6:20 p.m. Come on back. Kyle Bradish facing Lucas Giolito. I hope to see you there. Until then, this has been the Birdwatcher in the Hat. We will be chirping at you later. Let me say thanks to the mods in the Charm City chat for keeping the chat nice and charming. Thanks to the super chats that came in tonight. The Magic membership, once again, a gift given out by Annie, our channel's guardian angel, swooping in to give out another Magic membership. That one went to Charm City Entertainment, who, by the way, I see him on my Discord all the time. Is this another person that is only going to be on my Discord but fail to show up in my chat anymore? You got a free Magic membership now, Charm City Entertainment. Utilize it. It's free. Free access to special emojis for a month. And we've got more than a month left to play, so it's a good time to get a free one, my friend. Show up. All right. That is going to do it for me, folks. Have a good rest of your Monday night. I'm going to go grab some breakfast and probably spend another day refusing to shave this awful scraggly-ass beard I'm rocking. It's starting to annoy me again. It's starting to get annoying. Might be time for the dimples to make a return. All right, folks. Have a good one. Sending you now to Dr. Delay. Come on back tomorrow, why don't you? Let's do it again. See you later.